Hello, everyone. Just wanted to hop on and do some readings. We can do some free yes or no. Maybe do some free one card readings. I'm going to limit things a little bit to where you can only ask one question and not multiple. Anywho. So I'm just going to call in Spirit and see what Spirit wants us to know. Okay, so the card fell out, and Spirit is literally talking about wishes coming true. It just feels like wish fulfillment, everything coming together for a lot of people. I kind of feel like this year is really about coming together. If I think about numerology, so 2024 is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is like an 8 year for a lot of us. It's just kind of feel like 8 years, like infinity, things flowing in, things are starting to come in. It's almost like money starting to come in. We're finally going to be where we need to be with the 8 year, and then the 9th year would be pretty much completion. As far as I can remember in numerology, it's either going from 0 to 9. I literally had to figure out what my personal year was for this year. So what I did was I had took my date of birth, the month, the day, and the year, which is 2024, and I broke it down into one single number. Okay, it's never really going to be a double digit, so usually like you can have to add. Let's just say, for instance, your birthday is 2/19. 1975. Okay, you're not going to worry about the 1975. You're going to do 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, and you're going to break it down, right? So 9 and 1 is 10 plus 2, that's 12. Then you're going to add 2 plus 12. Again, we're going just based on somebody's birthday, okay? So I'm just an example. Somebody's birthday, that's February the 12th. It's February the 19th, okay? So 12 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1, and we're going to break it down because 12 plus 2 comes out to 14. So we're going to break down that 14, which is 5. I'm going to bring down the 2, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that actually would be a 11. Power number is 11 for somebody. So that means that, you don't have to break it down, but literally with numerology to kind of figure out what personal year you're actually entering to. So if we break down that 1 plus 1 breaks it down to a number 2. So that means that the person's date of birth for this year, for 2024, that they're going to be in a 2 year, okay? A 2 year, which means their personal year is number 2. And then you would go and just kind of Google personal year number 2 to kind of see what exactly you're going to expect this year. Again, it's either going to go from 1 to 9, okay? And then with numerology, you can kind of break down exactly what your power number is, by taking your name, your date of birth, not your date of birth, sorry, not your name. You can take your name. Why do they keep wanting using the name for? Because your name has power too. Did you know that? Yeah, there's something with the vibration of your name which will actually tell you what type of energy your name gives you with numerology. That's exactly what Spirit's telling me right now. Okay, we're going to get past that. So you're going to take your month, the day, and the year that you were born, and you're going to break it down into one single digit. And that's going to tell you what your power number is, I don't know too much about numerology, but I know enough to kind of get by, you know what I mean? So I also kind of want to do something every year where I break down my personal year to find out exactly how this year is going to go. And, again, this year, 2024, is pretty much an 8 year, the vibration of an 8. Now, not everybody's going to be on the same vibration. I mean, somebody whose birthday is on February the 19th obviously is going to be in a personal number year number 2, which number 2 talks about having faith. So that probably tells me you're going to have a little bit of challenges here and there, right? 222 means faith, everything's going to be okay. Like things are going to start falling into place. We know that 111 means it's like making a wish. You got to watch your thoughts. You're pretty much starting at the very beginning of planting phases. You know what I mean? Planting your seeds and just waiting for it to sprout. So when you finally get to the year 9, personal year 9, it's like you completed everything. You already went through your journey, and then you got to start all the way back all over again. So that's what I'm picking up on. I don't know why I felt like I needed to even talk about that for some reason, but Spirit wanted to talk about numerology. All right. I definitely want to reach a goal before I start doing any readings for anybody today. I really want to reach a goal of reaching at least 75 new followers today. Okay, that's my goal. 75 new followers. Yeah, Spirit says it's going to be success with that. Yeah. The woman, attractive woman. Okay, but you know what they're talking to me about? I'm going to attract 150 new followers and then some. You know what I mean? Yeah. The last couple of days, Spirit has been talking to me about like a particular woman. I don't know who this is. I don't know. I'm getting confirmation again. Or maybe it's just my wig messing with my nose. Okay. So confirmation. Yeah, they're talking to me about an accomplished woman, somebody who's very successful. And what I was seeing in my vision the other day was that this particular woman was dressed in all white, but she had like these really nice tan pants. She kind of looked like Jennifer Lopez in that Maid of Manhattan type movie. I think some of you guys have seen it. If you have, go ahead and comment below. But anyway, she was very, very particular. She was like either a CEO or she was like really a high standing person. Like she was a woman in power. And to be honest, what I was picking up is that this woman wanted to have a baby, but she wasn't married. She wasn't planning on getting married. She wasn't even planning on meeting anybody, but she wanted a child. But at the same time, she didn't want to give birth to a child because she had a bomb-ass body, you know what I mean? And she just didn't want to deal with the stretch marks. In my mind, I kept feeling like she was freaked out about giving birth and having to go through all that pain. And then plus it was like she wasn't sure if her body was going to be snatched back, you know, or she's going to go right back to where she was or just stay like, you know, like little oompa loompa. I don't know. But anyway, I was picking this up and it's like, she decided whether or not should she want to adopt, but she didn't want to adopt. Okay, she did not want to adopt at all. What she wanted to do was to do in vitro, but instead of having in vitro for herself, she literally wanted to get a surrogate. Okay, but she just didn't want to have any surrogate for some reason. And for some reason, I felt like I saw her friend. Her friend was an African-American girl who was kind of mixed, you know, half white, half black. But she was a very successful hairstylist is what Spirit was showing me. And it was almost like this woman literally had like 6 kids. So she was like literally fertile myrtle. And she didn't want any more kids. But yet she wanted to help her friend achieve her goal of having a family of her own. And so what I was seeing in my mind's eye was that they went ahead and collaborated so that she can go ahead and her friend, who was the CEO of a company, can achieve her dream because she felt like, you know what, I want to be independent, but I feel like I'm losing my years when it comes to children. And I don't have a man. I don't plan on being with a man. I don't want to be with anybody, but I want to still be a mother to somebody. And so what I was picking up on is that they went through with this. They went through with it. She literally went to the sperm bank to go through the little book, and she was looking through the book to see who's going to be her baby daddy, you know, and signing disclosures and all that. And literally I saw within the year she had a little girl. And then within that year of having her little girl, she met somebody. So she actually had a baby daddy, even though that's not what she wanted, right? She found somebody that could co-parent with her. Okay, hold on. I'm telling you. This wintertime, oh my God, let me tell you something. It just wreaks havoc on my lips, man. I'm telling you. Freaking chapped lips, dry skin, you know, it's just crazy to me. So anyways, but yeah, that's what Spirit was talking to me about the other day. And it felt so beautiful to me. It felt so beautiful to me that Spirit was showing me that there is someone out there in this world that really wanted to accomplish being a mother, but they had to get out of the fact of the norm, like the normal dynamic of what it means to be in a relationship with someone. Like I started thinking about Jesus. I started thinking about how Jesus, his dad wasn't around. God wasn't around. He had a stepdad that was Joseph. And of course he had his mom, right? But it's like, is there really such thing as a normal family? Maybe that was the whole purpose, was to show us that there is no such thing as a normal mom and dad type relationship with all the children being around. You got stepdads, you got stepmoms, you've got two dads, you got two moms. There's no such thing as normalcy. And it's almost like people have this self-limiting belief that a relationship and children and all that has to be confined into a certain way. And that is not true. And it's almost like if we just kind of get out of that belief system that keeps us stuck and limited, that the more that we'll be able to grow, grow all together. And I don't know, Spirit, what are you trying to say? Just that there is no normalcy when it comes to things. It's just living is what I'm hearing. It's just all about living and having fun and achieving the best life that you can while you're here on earth. Latina, yeah, single moms unite. Guys, I was a single mother of 4 boys for a very long time, okay? And I literally stayed in my relationship with their father. Well, I have 2 baby daddies, okay? So don't come for me for that. But my first baby daddy was one of those one-night stand type things that just like, eek, But he wasn't a good person either. We tried that out. He was literally like 10 years older than me. I was 16. He was 26. Yeah, I know. But, it didn't work out. And so I had promised myself that since my son did not have his dad around, that the next children that I had, I was going to make it work with their dad. And then came along my 3 other children. And their dad was a piece of shit. Like, he didn't work. Literally, he would claim that he was going to go to work, be gone for like 9-10 hours a day. His sister and brother-in-law would drive him home. And they told me literally years later after we separated that he would make them pull over on the side of the road and he would roll around in the fucking grass and the dirt to get dirty, to come home to make it seem like he worked all day when really he was really with somebody else. Literally. And I believed it, but I did not want to leave this man because I had promised my oldest son and myself, or really just myself, that I was going to make sure that their father was in the picture because I had this whole idea of how what a perfect family was supposed to be. I didn't have my dad in the picture, and that was kind of hard for me because I didn't know. That part of me is like, it's almost like I didn't know who I really truly was because I didn't know who my dad was. And that if I had brothers or sisters or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't want my children to go through that. But because of my strong belief system and what family was supposed to be about, I stayed in this relationship for 8 years, had 3 kids with this dude. He constantly cheated on me, constantly gave me STDs, like literally, but things I could get rid of, and I still kept taking him back. He started abusing me. He started beating me up. He put a gun to my head, literally hit me with pregnant, 8 months pregnant, hit me with a belt while I was pregnant because he was mad because he wanted to go out and I wouldn't let him go. But I'm telling you this is that I think that's why Spirit's saying that there is no ideal parenting system. If you're in a difficult situation, you're in a bad situation where you feel like your back is up against the wall and it's almost like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you don't have to sacrifice your happiness, right? For the sake of your children to be in a relationship where if they're watching this abuse, you're going to cause them emotional and mental trauma later on down the road. And not only that, if you have girls, you don't want your daughters thinking that it's okay to be in a relationship with a person who's literally beating the shit out of you, man. You know what I mean? Exactly. Straight up, just walk away. You know what I mean? You don't have to sacrifice your happiness for the sake of your children because really in all actuality, who are you doing good by? Nobody. And then you'll meet a man that is going to love you and your children. You may meet a man who can't have kids and he steps in and he loves your kids as if they were his own, as if he was the one that gave that seed. You know what I mean? You're over here dealing, and I kept saying I was dealing with my sperm donor for years. And really, I was the one with the house. I was the one with the cars. I was the one with the job. Literally pregnant, going to work, doing my thing. I was lucky enough to get on Section 8 housing and being all that. I was lucky enough to get on NCI so that I could have childcare paid for literally they aged out at 13. So literally the last one, My last one is literally, so I got a 25-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 20-year-old, and an 18-year-old. Okay, so when the 18-year-old turned 13 and he was able to like get out of childcare, you know, seriously. So, you know, that's what I'm saying is that, ladies, there should be no reason that you're staying in a fucked up relationship just to be with somebody. Really? You know? You can go get you a dildo, girl, and that thing ain't gonna talk back bad. It ain't gonna talk back to you. It ain't gonna cheat on you unless it just walks away because somebody else picks it up. But seriously, there should be no reason that you have to be with a lowlife. There should be no reason why you have to stay with somebody who's not helping you pay the bills, who's trying to control you and tell you what you need to be doing in your life. Like, wake up, honey. Wake up. Like, seriously, God will, like, literally, I see angels grabbing a lot of y'all and putting you like this in their wings, like covering you. You know? Yeah, sometimes there isn't help and you can get out sadly, but there is. There is. I thought the same thing. Literally, that's not it. My baby daddy was horrible, yeah. But wait till I got married into a 14-year relationship with my husband who didn't have any kids. I literally got in the relationship because I was afraid of being alone. And so I settled with this person. And he turned out to be literally the freaking devil. And he was way worse, okay? Took me a long time. I'm still trying to get out of his energy, okay? Literally. But the person says he's afraid of me because I call the cops. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and let this person treat me wrong and do this and that. Eventually, I kept him along a little longer than he should have. And then when my boys got older and he started beating me up, then my kids started whooping his ass. And eventually, it was like he couldn't be around the house anymore because the boys were like, we're not putting up with this anymore. We've had enough. We had to deal with this with our bio dad. Didn't have to watch you do this to my mom. She doesn't do this. She doesn't deserve all this. And now it's like, you know, I'm choosing to be alone. You know, there it may seem like there is no help, but if you got a good support system, you got family. You know, my stepdad would come and help me. My mom would be like, you need to leave. But then I got into this like weird thing where it was like, I had to honor my marriage. I felt like if I divorced, that God was going to punish me because I didn't put everything into my marriage. But then it was like God was trying to take me out of the marriage because it was like he was tired of seeing me in that. So it's like I didn't listen for so long until eventually God was like screaming at me like, I need you to get out of this marriage. Whether you like it or not, we're going to get you out of this marriage no matter what. And it happened. Okay. Some of us may not completely be ready. I know I wasn't. I wasn't ready to be alone. But then again, I was alone in my relationship for so long that I literally had the person sit next to me and still felt invisible. You know what I mean? So it's almost like sometimes we have to really love ourselves enough and allow everybody who loves us really truly support us. Right. Yeah, it is such a blessing to have a support system to back you up. And I get it. Some people don't have that support system, but that's why you have the domestic violence places that you can go to. There are women there that have literally been through what you've been through, and they're there to help you. And it may seem that we have a broken system, and I get it. We probably do. It's just so weird. But you know what? I don't claim that broken system on any of y'all. Like, no matter what is going on, if you're trying to get out of it, God is going to cover you. He's going to shield you right now. As I said, again, I see the angels taking their wings and wrapping you in their rings, and they're taking you into their, not coven. What are you saying? They're taking you into their comfort, under their wings, under the shelter of their wings is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit, for validating what you're saying. And Spirit is saying that no matter what, and then literally I see an angel grabbing his hand, like reaching his hand out like this, like grab my hand. And I literally see some of y'all grabbing the hand, and I literally see them pulling you out of the dirt, like literally pulling you out the dirt. Kind of like the phoenix. Phoenix rising is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Phoenix rising. Yeah. This is just crazy. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, well, I got 5,000 likes. I can take that. Let's just start doing some readings now. Let's see. I'm going to go back through and see who asked the first question. Again, one question only, guys. If you want more questions that you got, like you're curious, I kind of like literally got you hooked, you know. Oh, hold on. I got to pick that card up. Literally grunting just to... Yeah, some of you guys are not learning your lessons here, like lessons unlearned. And that's what Spirit's saying is like, do you want to keep repeating the same pattern over and over again? Like literally, I kind of feel like you guys are stuck in this karmic loop. And it's like, it's almost like you're you're living in Groundhog Day is what they're showing me. You know, it's like, what was that movie with Tom Hanks? Not Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, and he was like in the army. He kept repeating the same thing over and over again. Like literally, I feel like you guys, you know, y'all keep reliving this same thing, repeat pattern, karmic patterns. Yes, this like, you're on this merry-go-round that you're constantly spinning your wheels, chasing the good relationship, chasing the best life, chasing the money, blah, 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 blah. You're chasing. And while everybody else's life is passing you by, you're steady chasing, and you're getting nowhere because you're trying to force something that's not supposed to happen. You're trying to force something that really is not on your same vibrational frequency and your same match. And Spirit's saying is that at some point you got to wake up and learn your lesson. Okay? Some of you know what you need to do, but for some reason you're holding on, like I see somebody gripping this rope, holding on for dear life, like, I don't want to let go. And if you just let go, you're going to like literally just fall on this like safety mat. You know, like this big safety mat that they use whenever like they want people to come off the airplane, you know, to jump off in the safety thing. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's what I see. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so again, I'm going to look and see who's on here. Now, if you guys have had a reading in the last couple of times, I'm going to have to skip over you guys. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, I already gave y'all readings twice already. 2 times in a row in the last week. No. We're not going to play that. We're not going to start that program up. You want a reading? You're curious? Go to my website. Go to my bio. You know, go to victoriaalvarado.com and book an appointment, okay? All right, here we go. Let me see. I literally saw like a flash of light and like I was driving through a tunnel. What are you trying to say, Spirit? I kind of feel, I keep hearing in my head, living in the fast lane. Okay. I honestly feel like Spirit is literally taking a lot of you, things are about to be speeding up. Oh, yeah. Literally, they're putting you right back into the driver's seat. And they're like supercharging or super scion. I don't know. It's like they're literally thank you, Spirit, catapulting you into the life that you're supposed to be in, because some of y'all have been so stubborn. Oh my God. I literally see it. Yeah, I literally see it. Years only. Years only, forever. I honestly feel like you're sacrificing a lot. I'm talking directly to years only, forever. I'm just shuffling the cards because I really want to just kind of like tune in myself and kind of see what I'm picking up here. I kind of feel and I pick up like I've been crying a lot. Like I feel like I'm super disappointed. I feel like everybody's left me. And I'm questioning why. I feel like I'm supposed to be way ahead than where I'm at. I don't know what that means. But I kind of feel like you're starting to really see the people that are around you. I kind of feel like you're entering a space where you're meeting new people and that you're like in a new energy where people are happy. That people are happy and everything is going well. Yeah, I kind of feel like you are trying to do better in life. I honestly feel like there's going to be a lot of changes happening here. A lot of changes. Hold on. A lot of changes happening. I get the number 4. I feel like the number 4 represents April and the month of where I'm going to probably decide to leave. I feel like maybe there's going to be changes in your state, or like you're going to move to a different state or different city, or just move altogether. I hear moving jobs. That's what I just heard. Yeah, I literally just heard moving jobs for some reason. I hope this makes sense, but this is what I'm picking up on when it comes to April. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're talking about self-deception. Self-deception. So if you don't have a job right now, that's fine. Because April with timing, let me tell you something. With timing, we don't ever really know, okay, when it comes to timing. Sometimes April can represent, obviously it represents the number 4. It could be in the next 4 weeks. It could be in the next 4 days. It could be literally February the freaking 4th, okay? But the number 4 is what stands out. So I kind of feel like if you are looking for a job or trying to change your careers thing, it's going to happen. There's a big move happening. But I kind of feel like you got to get out of your surroundings that you're at right now. Like get out of the negative thinking that you're in right now. Whatever your mindset is that is blocking you, get out of that. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm going to go way back to see who else had a question. I don't know why I keep hearing, oh, say, can you see? Yeah, I honestly feel like it's almost like you need to start paying attention to your inner visions, guys. I feel like you got to pay attention to what is around you. Like, I feel like you've been walking around. Some of you guys have been walking around blindfolded, not knowing where the fuck you're going. You're just going. Like, it's almost like, can you see where you're going? They need you to see your vision, your intent. Where are you going from here? Where do you plan on going here? I see one here, but I don't understand what the question is. Okay, let's see. Going in. I'm going to just go ahead and just go all the way to the bottom and just go from there because there's just too many things happening here. Let me see. Family time, family. It's about family right now is what I'm being told for some of you guys. Oh, concerns about family. Whose dad is having health issues? Like, I kind of feel like emphysema is something with chest. I'm writing this down. Dad. I don't know what Oklahoma means, or like up in that area, or something with the Oakland or Oak or something with the O. But I kind of feel like the person is like maybe an hour away from where you live, but I'm picking up on somebody's father that's having some issues. So Cassie Morgan, let me ask you something. The type of healthcare, do you help people with hospice or like transition or dealing with the elderly or something? I don't know why I heard cancer ward. Something very specific. Feels like it's very specific what you do. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, Prisma Players, I'm going to get with you right now because I think I'm talking about you. You said your father is deceased, but your grandpa is from Oklahoma who is also deceased. Okay, we're going to come with that. Can you tell me, Prisma, whether or not this person oh, You're in the nursing home too? Okay, so Spirit is piggybacking with both of you guys when it comes to this, like working with the older people. Okay, all right. Now, I'm hearing yes. When it comes to Cassidy Morgan, will you be leaving healthcare work this year? Yes. I kind of feel like you're going to be doing your own thing. They're talking about self-employment. Are you starting your own thing? Doing your own thing is what I'm being told. Okay. Prisma Playas. You said, my father is deceased, but my grandpa is from Oklahoma, who is also deceased. I want to go into her energy, Spirit. Right now, I kind of feel like you need to be around your family right now. You need to be around your family. There's something about a family gathering. I feel like they're talking about a female that needs a lot of support right now. I don't know if you're worried about your children too, but it just kind of feels like there's something going on. I feel the need to tell you your family is protected. Everybody's protected. A silver platter? I don't know what that means. Okay. So your mom just got over the heart attack thing? See, I was talking about the chest. Something's going on. She needs to be surrounded by love right now, by all of y'all right now. Is what I'm being told. Like, she needs y'all support, okay? It feels like when I keep saying silver, but I also keep saying gold light, gold rays. And I keep wanting to see an urn or something. I keep seeing an urn. Was somebody cremated in your family? Like, was your dad or your grandfather cremated or something? And who's still living in the family home? Or like, who's living with the mom in the home? For some reason, I'm picking that up. This is what Spirit's telling me. Your dad was cremated. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. This is literally for you. This is literally for you, Prisma. Spirit is saying your mom needs all the family support. She may need somebody to live there with her. She lives by herself. Somebody needs to be with her. I'm telling you, she cannot be by herself at all. Like, they're very concerned about her health and her ticker, her heart. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe I had 2 surgeries. Or maybe I'm going to need a second surgery. Something clogged. Something needs to be unclogged. Have surgery. Just feel like they're going to unclog something. But there's something about 2 surgeries. Something with 2 keeps screaming at me. And it's very well could be something with February. Or maybe this is something that happened 2 weeks ago. All right. Let's see who else. Again, Cassidy Morgan, and go back to you. When I tap into your energy, Cassidy, my third eye literally shines and lights up like big time. I feel like you're supposed to be doing Reiki too, something with healing, like maybe not so much with what you're doing now, but I feel like you're supposed to do your own business and you're being pushed towards healing or offering healing and getting to the next stage. I kind of feel you're leveling up right now, hun. This is what they're telling me. I feel like you're being spiritually upgraded is what I'm being told. Oh, so Prisma, you're saying that she has another valve unblocked in her heart. Okay. Yeah, that one, I'm worried about that one. Like, it feels like they're going to have to unblock it again for some reason. Let's see. Moving on from her, Spirit, I need to get to somebody else, okay? I'm going to try to see who I'm looking at here. Sophie, will me and Connor end up in a relationship together? I'm shuffling the cards, but I really don't want to look at them. I just feel like I need something to distract myself to kind of fully hear what Spirit's trying to tell me. Well, me and Connor, it's a lot of back and forth in this relationship. It doesn't feel like a power struggle, but it just feels like somebody doesn't know what they really want in the relationship. It's like 1 minute they want to be in a relationship, but then in another minute it's like they change their mind. It's like this person changed their mind as many times as they changed their underwear is what I'm being told, okay? Sophie, and this is going directly to you. It just feels like a very up and down, back and forth type relationship between you and this Connor person. Okay, so you're saying, yes, he seems very unsure. Yeah, he does. You know, you're friends, but to be honest, I'm being told, stop wasting your time. Be with somebody that knows what they want. And I'm gonna say something here, and it's probably probably not gonna like it, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway because I tell the truth. He may know what he wants, but he may not want it with you. Okay, and you know what? That's okay because not everybody's a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like you need to be chasing. Oh, they're saying you don't need to be chasing nobody who don't want you, honey. Why are you wasting your time? No, you either know, look, Sophie, let me tell you something. When it comes to a man, they either know they want to be with you or they don't. Okay? They know this. They know if they're going to marry somebody in 6 months to a year, they know whether or not they can see you in their future. Okay? And then they also know if they're going to hold on to you and string you along until you can until they find somebody whose grass is greener on the other side, right? Spirit says you don't have to keep chasing this relationship. And they're saying, stop, let go of the brain fog. It's like, stop, let go of the illusion that you guys will be together. He says he don't know what he wants, but he does know what he wants. And Spirit's like, when you decide to get with somebody else, because I do see somebody else who's interested in you, but for some reason you're like wanting this particular person. When you get with somebody else, this is when this person's going to be triggered to want to be with you, or he's going to find somebody else. Either way it goes, it kind of tells me that Spirit says maybe y'all should just remain friends and never go outside that box so that y'all don't, like, if the relationship fails, then what's going to happen with the friendship? You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to go ahead and just kind of like just accept it the way it is. And no longer look towards trying to be with this person. And I hope you find this comes from love. But Spirit is saying that, you know, we want you to remove the blinders. Okay. Okay. So, Charisma, you said, I do have a question beside the Spirit that popped up for me. I'm not sure if that counts. No, actually, I think they do want to talk to you. That's why it came up. There's something important that you need to know. So go ahead and ask your questions. Okay, let me see. Hey, Alexa, play The Weeknd.
Here's some music by The Weeknd on Amazon Music.
I kept hearing. Hey, Alexa, turn it down a little bit. Alexa, turn the music down one more. Okay. Yeah, I kind of kept hearing. Hold on. Hey, Alexa, turn the music down by 2, volume 2. Turn it down. Okay. I'm very learning. I just got Alexa not too long ago, so I'm still kind of learning. Okay. Alexa, turn the volume up to 4. Thank you. All right, so let me tell you something. The reason I wanted to play The Weeknd is because it's like, God told me don't worry about it. Don't worry about it no more. So whoever I just said before, Sophie, Spirit is saying don't worry about it anymore. You know, just let it go. Okay. So, Prisma. Okay, you were wondering if Prisma's wondering if my father had a message for me. He died unexpectedly. Okay. I'm going to use my cards for this one. Oh, my heart hurts so much. I don't know why I just seen a bunch of like butterflies. And I just feel like I was smelling these flowers. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you that I use my own mediumship oracle cards that I created myself, and this fell out. I don't know if maybe, and see, it has flowers on here. And the card says getting a whiff of my personal fragrance, perfume, flowers, coffee, cooking, baking, or tobacco. it's just something about your dad is letting you know, and he's been letting you know this for quite some time, that he's been around you. You've been asking, and honestly, I kind of feel like I felt his presence in my room, and this is you. I kind of feel like either I could have swore he sat on my bed and I heard, like, you know, like the little springs of somebody sitting on the bed, and it just feels like it's like he wants you to know I've been watching you, I've been around, you know, that everything's okay. I don't think he even knew that he was sick. Okay, you're saying he died unexpectedly. I don't think he knew what was really happening to me. He kind of feels like it was really quick, you know, but he also wants to tell you that he admires your independence. And he knows that there's just so much weight on you right now, and that you're carrying a lot of weight on your own. It's like you have to be there for everybody, and it's like there's nobody there to really lift you up. But he's lifting you up in the spiritual realm. You know, he's saying that he's going to be sending you helpful people your way to provide you with the support that you need. Yeah. See, I know you're saying he was found on the side of the road. Yeah, he didn't know. Whatever, he doesn't even know what happened. Like, it was just sudden, you know? And sometimes we don't know. I'm even asking God to tell me right now, like, why did this happen? And he's not giving a straight up answer, but I just kind of feel like it has been a lot on you. It's been heavy on you, because it's like you're having to deal with everybody and be there for the family. Maybe you have to take care of everything yourself. But he's saying he's going to be sending you the support that you need. Yep. He said, I got a specific message from my daughter. He said that when it's time for your mom to pass on, that he will be there to greet her, as well as everybody else. Yeah, you do take care of everything. Yeah, he's going to be there to greet her and everybody else to transition on the other side with them. And again, he still keeps saying, again, I admire your independence. I admire independence, that there is only so much weight that one person can carry on their own. And again, he keeps stressing, this card popped up twice. Like, he wants you to know, I am sending you the people that will provide you with the support that you need to help you get through whatever you're going through right now, okay? He just wants to let you know that, and he wants you to let you know that he wants you to be aware that he is around you right now, okay? All right, so Lucy, all you got to do is just ask a question, pretty much. I'm going to see if I can tune into your energy without your question. I feel like there's something about your job situation. I just feel like you got to push yourself more. Like, you feel like maybe hold on, something with the job. Lucy, I feel like you're just supposed to be going back to school if you haven't done it yet. See, right now, Spirit's like, you don't need to be worried about Gary. You need to be worried about you and what you need to do with your career and your success and where you're headed, okay? And to be honest, you know, I hear you already know the answer to that question, Lucy. You know that. I feel like either you've caught him, or that he always has his phone, or does he always have his phone down like this or by him, or does he take it everywhere he goes? But it's like you've dealt with this before with him. So it's like, yeah, see, you know this. Spirit's like, you need to be focusing on trying to get the bag, okay? You need to be focusing about your job situation right now. You need to be trying to figure out how can you get ahead. And I kind of feel like you're going to be learning something new. Either you're going to go back to school, or you're going to have a position that you're going to have to train for, okay? But this is what's coming. Don't worry about Gary. About Gary, okay? Sorry, but no, okay? All right, let's see. So, baby Norwood, what am I doing wrong? You have no direction. You don't know what you want to do. I see it's blank. You don't know where you're going. You keep going back and forth about what you want to do. Yeah. you've got a lot of responsibility on your plate, but I also kind of feel like you weigh a lot. I feel like weigh a lot on my shoulders. Like you wear your emotions on your sleeve. I honestly kind of feel, baby Norwood, I feel like you have a little bit of a temper. And I think it might be because you're frustrated, like you're angry. It's like you're angry because things are not turning out the way that you had anticipated. But it's like, how can we help you on the direction and guide you in the direction when every time we send you a direction, you're like, yeah, but no, but you keep changing your mind. I feel like you got to figure out what makes you happy and how you can be happy and go down that path to be successful. Hold on. Yeah, you do. And you know what? You will make it with your daughter, okay? You're gonna make it, but I kind of feel like you gotta figure out what path are you going down, you know? Like, are you gonna stay with the father? Go? What, like there's a lot of back and forth here. It's like, make a decision and stick with it. Stop going back and forth, back and forth. I keep hearing you're running out of time, you know? And then this song pops up. Yeah, running out of time. But really, is there really running out of time? You know? I feel like you gotta be whole, but you need to figure out what's gonna make you whole. Dando B. I feel like when I'm in your energy, you're like, well, my academic results look great. I feel like I eat, sleep, and drink my schooling. I feel like that's all that's ever there. It's like, it's just school. Like you're really like zoned in and focused on your schooling. You weren't at first. I feel like you kind of stopped and then went back. And I feel like you stopped because you really weren't focused, but now you went back and now you're like, you're zoned into it, you're going to tackle it, and they're saying you're going to do great. Hope this makes sense. I don't know, running out of time for what? I don't know. I mean, Spirit's like, it's like, go ahead and tell me what you mean by that for her. I just feel like I see the time clock again, like running down. It's like, it's like you're wasting too much time on the things that don't really matter. And Spirit says that if you want to see success, you want to buy that house, you want to live that good life, that you need to be putting forth all your energy and your focus on your finances right now. I think you need to be going to school, honey. If not, I feel like you need to pick up some sort of trade or do some sort of accounting, something with numbers or something with the office, HR maybe. But I also kind of feel like there's going to be big changes, but I feel like you've got to run towards it now. Like, I feel like you've just been stagnant and just sitting on, waiting for somebody to like throw a book and hit you across the head with what the answers are. And really, the answers really come from you. So it's like you need to figure out what direction that you need to start going to. And I can't help you with that. I can't help you fully with the direction you should be going, because Spirit's saying that even if I tell you what direction to go, you're not going to listen. So the only person you're going to listen to is yourself, your higher self. So I need you to go within and figure it out, okay? Rima Moon. Is this person really passionate? Like, is he very, like, fiery? Like, can come in a little heavy when it comes to you? I love The Weeknd. I don't know. I think it's his voice. He kind of reminds me of, oh my God. What was his name? I see his face in my head right now. But right now, all I got is The Weeknd in my brain right now. I love him so much. All right. Rima Moon. Yeah, he's very passionate. He can come in really strong. I really think he does like you, but it can kind of feel like it's a little off-putting. It feels like a little off-putting to me because it's like he comes in a little too strong that it's kind of scary. And, you know, I kind of feel like you have been heartbroken for way too long and you've been dealing with a lot of bad relationships. And now that you've got this Simon dude coming in and coming really hot and heavy, it's like you're trying to like back up just a little bit. Like you're trying to like get him to like slow it down because you're scared. It's almost like, am I going to deal with the same repeat over and over again? But I feel like this person's different. This is what I'm hearing. He's different, honey. And I feel like you need somebody who's going to show you. His love language is different than what you're used to. I feel like you're used to being confused and always back and forth questioning if this person likes me, this person wants to be with me. But for some reason, he's showing you, and it's kind of scary, but I feel like you need to just go forward with it. I kind of feel you need to go forward with it, Rima Moon, honestly. All right, so user with that long number. You're welcome. I don't know why I run away. I make you cry when I run away. See, stop running away, Rima. All right, so am I going to get a job anytime soon? I feel like in the next 2 weeks, I'm being told I'm working, or I'm showing that I am working in February. I feel like I've gone on 2 different interviews and I'm waiting on the first one to come back to me. They're saying the perfect position. I kind of feel like either I'm working remotely or like maybe hybrid, something like that. I do feel like you have had a lot of challenges when it comes to looking for work, but I kind of feel like you found your niche is what I'm hearing. And yes, they're telling you within 2 weeks or by February. Let me see. And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best. Amrita, will I find love this year? Oh my God. Amrita, let me tell you something. I really want to cry when I'm in your energy because it just feels like you've been through so much. And I'm gonna have to back up from your energy just a little bit, Amrita, because it's like I am dealing with a lot of lost love for some reason. And it's like I've been asking to God to send me the right one. Please send me somebody who is true, who's not going to take from me, who's not going to steal from me, who's not going to really do really bad things to me. And I'm being told right now, Amrita, that you need to heal. You really, really need to take the time out to heal and really rebuild. Focus on self-love. I literally see the angels, like literally there's 4 of them around you, hugging you. Hold on. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Like he had to calm me down just a little bit. Oh my God, Amrita, your energy was just wow. Let me just say this, honey, is that I feel like this year is about you rebuilding and healing your heart. I honestly feel like it's I get this big woosah, like this big relief. And I'm being told that it may not be this year that you find the right person, but I honestly feel like 2025, 2026 is where you're going to be heading in the right direction, where I feel like you're going to be married in 2026 and you're going to have the most wonderful person in your life. Seriously. All right, let's see. Are you going to be on here just a little bit? Oh, I got on at 7. I didn't realize that it went by so quickly. You know, it goes by quickly when you're playing in that spiritual realm. Okay. to you because I'm going to people that I feel drawn to, that Spirit is literally talking to me about. And you're asking about your brother, Kobe. I just need direction now. What would it be? Would you want to say something? I can't tell if your brother Kobe is alive or in spirit, but can you validate, was there some sort of drug addiction? And are you worried about his life being taken, or like himself taking himself out, or somebody else? Or is he literally on the other side already and this is what happened? Can you clarify that for me? Because sometimes when their energy is so strong, I can't tell between the two. Okay, he passed before you met him. How, is there like a 12 year difference between the two of y'all? If you can tell me, hey, if there was a 12 year difference, or what is up with that? And is he a brother from another father? You're saying yes. Yeah, he really wasn't set up. I feel like I had to fend for myself. Like, I feel like I had to, like, I wasn't in the right environment, or I wasn't raised right. My back hurts with him, and I just kind of feel like I was shot in my back. I don't know what that means. I will care for you. Hold on. You know, there's not much that you can, there's not much that you can really say when it comes to your brother, hey. But I am concerned about somebody. I'm concerned about somebody being around the wrong type of people, and somebody's dealing with addiction. There's a lot going on around you, and I feel like this, I don't want a repeat thing. It's just, I don't know. I also, again, I feel stabbed in the back. I feel like you gotta be, like, I feel like you need to watch the people around you for some reason. There's just something going on, and he keeps saying family. Family's not family. Family's not family. I feel like everybody's divided. Like, nobody's really there for each other. And it's like, I gotta fend for myself. And this is the repeat pattern where I feel like what's gonna happen is that I gotta find family outside of family to be my family. But are they really the family that I need to be around? Because it's like you could be susceptible with dealing with people that you shouldn't be around. So it's like you gotta worry. You gotta watch yourself here, honey. This is what he's saying to me right now. And it sucks that it has to be that way, but it is, okay? I'm going to leave that with you. You're welcome, hey. Let's see. User 95, how do I better myself in terms of setting my priorities? What I would do is I would literally sit down with like a notebook and then go from 1 to 10. 1 being the most highest priority, that is like in my own awareness that I feel is like really, really important to me. And 10 would be the last thing that would be important to me. And then I would go into each one and wondering, like, number 1, let me just say school is important to me. Let me just say that, okay? Just an example. School is important to me. And then as I put my hand and tune into that energy of school, does school make me feel happy? Does it make me feel like, I can go ahead and just kind of like put that as a number 5? Like, what is your high priority right now? But again, relationship right now should really be the last thing on the list, especially if things aren't going well. You know, and to be honest, when you're looking for a partner, you got to look for a partner that meets You know what? Maybe you got to figure out what the priority is. What is your main priority when it comes to setting healthy boundaries with relationships? Like what is more important to me when it comes to a relationship? And if this person doesn't check all the boxes, give him the boot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Kick him out. Angel. Well, me and my little family moved this year. I don't know why I see snow. Like, are you like in an area where it's really cold and mountainy, snowy? I kind of feel like I'm gonna be living by the lake, or where there's like you know how they have like the lake, man-made lake, and they have a little like fountain that's going up like this. You know, like the little fountain in the middle, right before you go into the neighborhood. That's what I see. It's a cute little one story. Yeah, kind of feel that. Not this year though. Not early part of this year. I feel like you want to move to the beach. Are you guys thinking about Florida? I'm gonna write that down. Or Colorado? I like Florida. Let me see. Australia. Australia has a lot of outback watery thing. I can see that happening. I like it. I want to smile when I think about that. I feel like, yeah, but it feels like maybe towards the end of the year of that dream actually being accomplished, I feel like you gotta like, you gotta get all your ducks in a row or get your money together for that, and everybody has to be on board. So, Amrita, go to VictoriaAlvarado.com to book a 15-minute session. You can use the code 30% off, literally 30, the percentage, OFF all together, okay? So that you can get 30% off your first reading. Alma, did I read Alma already? The Alma's future spouse. To my future spouse, first love. You know, to be honest, I keep wanting to say no. I'm not getting a solid yes. I just feel no for some reason. Let me see who else. Hey, Alexa, play some Duran Duran, please.
Shuffling songs by Duran Duran on Amazon Music.
Oh, yeah, I don't do international readings. Yeah, I don't have the option for that. I mean, maybe through Zoom, I guess. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Oh, I like this song. This brings me back to my middle school years, guys. Matt, you know, before I came on live today, I literally had to take a nap. You know, like, who knew that when we were in our 40s, that we had to have a nap in the middle of the day. But man, I ate, and then I got so sleepy, and I just conked out literally for like 2 hours. And I was like, I gotta get up and throw my wig on and hop on live because. And I was like, I gotta get up and throw my wig on and hop on live because. Yeah, it's not even about clubbing or doing any of that for me. Like, no, like that. Who has time for that? I didn't even have time for clubbing when I had my kids and I was a single mom, you know? Ugh. All right, let me see. All right, I got 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to be logging off, okay? I'm going to look on here and see who I'm drawn to. Is all the symptoms I'm getting just emetophobia? If you answer these questions, Cynthia. I can try, but when I tap into your energy, I just start itching. And I don't know if this is a skin condition. Mentophobia. I'm being told yes. Among other things. Is it this food, certain foods trigger or like I know phobia is about fear. But I don't know, I've never heard of emetophobia before. But I'm being told yes. Thank you, Petty, but no, I'm good.